Western Conference Finals. The Portland Trailblazers stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Thunder. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post-pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. For the Trailblazers, we've got Thompson. Doncic out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Sharp, and it's the Beast in at the point guard. Holmgren with the steal. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Such good positioning and timing on the steal. Chet stretching out. He made that bucket happen with his defense.
Here's the Beast. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Doncic passes to the Beast. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. We take a look after sweeping their last series in the conference semifinals. Greg, can they continue with that momentum?
Well, Kevin, every series is different, and the time off could affect their rhythm or create rust. But the expectation is that they'll pretty swiftly pick up where they left off. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw, good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's the Beast. Doncic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflects the pass. Pass to the Beast. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Doncic. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Blazers head coach. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. Fades. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's the Beast. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Williams. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 5 now.
Just so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
Wembanyama up top. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brown. Picked by Williams. Holmgren in the corner. No good on the 3. Trailblazers leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Sharp.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Thompson. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at the Beast, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. Here's Brown. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. They get it back. Williams for 3. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And what a start to the postseason it's been for him. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs.
Now, here's Sean. He has yet to score.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. That's the 10th straight point they've given up.
Going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Here's Doncic. Pass to the Beast. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Good touch from Holmgren, looking comfortable and assertive down there.
The Beast passes to Wembanyama. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Dort, he's checked in for Case and Wallace. Pass to Sharp. 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Brown, the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Down low, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Portland moving the ball. Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded, and that one, good.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration.
Give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance Team.
Here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Holmgren is double. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Right side, Dort. From past the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Doncic. Sharp on the wing. Here's the Beast. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 to shoot. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the Beast. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Thunder on D. Wembanyama sets a screen for Doncic. Williams knocks it away.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. All 3 throws good from Doncic.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Brown. Here's Dort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Wembanyama, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Here's Brown. Over Wembanyama. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Brown's got 5.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. Doncic finds Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Brown. Hartenstein with the screen on Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
The orchestrator, Doncic, knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Portland grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 4-point Portland lead. Oklahoma City's gone 3-6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Brown. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic with the bucket.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Floats one. It's deflected.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Thunder. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Christian Brown. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here now the Thunder. 6-point game. Count that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Williams. And here's Doncic from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Holmgren in the corner. Fires for 3. Williams with the block.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Kamar is checked in. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Amen Thompson. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Sharp, and it's done in for the Beast. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Now, here's Holmgren. He has 6. Topic, no good. Now, Sohan, done outside. Back to Sohan. That will count. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. From Portland, we're back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that will add to your total in a hurry.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Lou Dort out there with Topic. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Sohan finds Dunn. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren in the post. Defended by... Sohan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Portland. The Beast comes in for Dunn. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
The Thunder shooting here about 46% for the game. Driving in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Topic. That shot is off. Now, Sohan, Trailblazers moving the ball around. Bucket is good, and that's 10 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Topic, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Solid screen and finish. That's what Williams is out there to do.
Pass to Hartenstein. Over Thompson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Portland with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's the Beast, defended by Holmgren. Here's Koulibaly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Holmgren dishes to Wiggins. It's Dort on the wing. There's the 3. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wiggins.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Wallace subbed in for Aaron Wiggins. And he makes both free throws. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at the Beast, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's the Beast. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Beast's got 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
There's a good screen. Wallace the pass to Holmgren. Thompson against Williams. A step-back shot here. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 12 points for him.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Portland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Thunder trailing by 6. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Jokic, no good.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Here's Thompson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Portland shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
At the line for Portland, Thompson. Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunity.
Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for Portland. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robert Williams. And Doncic is subbed in for Amen Thompson. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Topic. Holmgren trying to get open. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Topic. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's the Beast. 19 points in the game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Portland, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The first free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Good on both. And here is Williams. He's got 12. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Here's Williams. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Williams has got 14 points for the game.
Williams, patient, smart, just taking what the defense allows.
Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
To the middle. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's the Beast. Pass to Wembanyama. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Under trailing by 7. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Sohan. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd basket of the night. To the inside. Lavalley. Boom, he jams it straight down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Oklahoma City's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Wallace finds Dort. off target with his three. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Doncic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Wembanyama. Five on the clock. Pass to Doncic. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for Portland. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Dort with the ball. Outside Williams. Now here's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. On the wing, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
The Trailblazers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. For the Trailblazers, Amen Thompson comes in for Sohan. And it's Sharp in for Coulibaly. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
Will it go? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And the second free throw, good. Portland leading by 11. Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Inside, here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Can make that pass in his sleep.
Sharp, the pass to Thompson. To the paint. Wembanyama finds Thompson. Doncic outside. Doncic steps on the gas. Now here's Williams. He's got 14. Wallace misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shot's good by the Beast. The Beast's got 23 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Christian Brown comes in for Wiggins. Both shots good from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 15. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Doncic missing.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. To the middle. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Thunder trailing by 16. Wallace with the ball. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside.
The potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
This is his first free throw of the game. And Sharpe drops them both. 1:09 left in the first half. Wallace against Sharpe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Thunder trailing by 16. Right side, Williams. Over Thompson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the beast. Can't hit that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's the beast. He's got 25. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. Offensive rebound, the beast, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We come back right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way.
Checking out the circumstance. And that concludes halftime. Now time.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Shaedon Sharpe is out there with the Beast. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Thompson, and it's Doncic in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Brown. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Count it, good. Doncic has got 16. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Trailing by 17. Pass to Brown. Shoots from 8. Second shot opportunity. Holmgren gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Down low. Holmgren with the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd. Luka Doncic, 4th.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And Williams drops them both. Trailblazers leading by 13. They set the pick. The Beast passes to Doncic. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Wallace, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The Beast passes to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's the teardrop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Oklahoma City, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Robert Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. Koulibaly comes in for the Beast. That one misses. Trailblazers leading by 14. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Koulibaly. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And stolen by Williams. And now it's Wallace running. He can go all the way. And the slam by Wallace.
And I gotta say, sort of surprised surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. For the Trailblazers, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Luka Doncic, and it's done in for Thompson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Williams. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Sharp, the pass to Sohan. Now Williams looking for Wallace. He gets it there. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Williams has got 19 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Taken away by Williams. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The Beast, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. On defense, Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Here's the Beast. And he threw the ball. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second team foul. At the line for Portland. Number 8. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Brown. And here is Holmgren. Portland grabs the miss. The Beast's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Basket good. Koulibaly's got his second bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Buries it from 3-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
From outside the arc, the Thunder pull it in. Outside Williams. Gilgeous Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Outside Williams. Over Sohan. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 21 in the game. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's the Beast. He's got 31. Here's Sohan. They get it back. Pass to the Beast. Moves back up. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And that one's good. Gilgeous Alexander.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The Beast passes to Williams. Gilgeous Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 6. And that one is good.
Gilgeous Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trailblazers timeout. Let's get some crazy fans. Welcome to the floor.
A different look now for Portland. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Williams. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Chris Dunn. On defense, the Thunder. 4-point game. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Fast break, here we go. From 18 feet away. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Gilgeous Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's the Beast. And the shot goes down. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Gilgeous Alexander looking around. Pass to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play. Williams has got 25 points. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Sharpe finds Koulibaly. Back to Sharpe. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Wembanyama, right side.
Elite at the defensive end. Holmgren makes up for a lack of strength with great length and timing.
The shot by Williams, no good. Portland leading. Here's the Beast. 33 points for him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he Picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Dort.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Dort.
Lugens Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
And Portland making a change here. Doncic is checked in. A tight game here in Portland. To the paint. Here's Koulibaly.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Oklahoma City has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Williams kicks to Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams for the lead. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Brown. He has 5. It's tipped.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Sharp the pass to the Beast. A floater. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
On the wing, Doncic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so confident, even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Topic is subbed in for Christian Brown. Here's Topic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's the Beast. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Doncic. Portland again missing. Thunder trailing by 3. And even 3-on-3 break. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And Holmgren is proving to be a very difficult guy to cover, initiating offense at every level right now.
Here's the Beast. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren. And the Thunder making a switch here. Walls is checked in. And the Trailblazers with possession here. The drive by Doncic. And a miss there off the inbound. Oklahoma City has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander for the lead. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points in the quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's the Beast driving inside. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
All escapes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protect. The rim, love the hustle. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So the Thunder 5 right now. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Topic is out there with Wallace, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1.
First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. And for Portland, they're shooting really well. 54% from the floor. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Topic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's the Beast, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Shot from the wing. The shot by Williams, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Yep, that one goes. The Beasts got 46 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hartenstein passes to Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And Jalen Williams had a plan there to outwork the defense. He knows you got to bring it to the paint.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's Doncic missing. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Yep, it counts. 34 points here for Jalen Williams.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's the Beast. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 48. Oklahoma City shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. He's checked in for Doncic. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Christian Brown's checked in for Topic. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Rolling off the pick, ready to do some damage. Wembanyama.
The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Brown. Williams against Wembanyama. Here's Brown. Here's Wallace. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. Portland grabs the miss. The Beasts got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
But this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Williams inside the line, and that one swishes right in. Williams has got 36.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Wallace outside. Back to Williams. Dort passes to Hartenstein.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
At the top of the key, Thompson. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. There's Williams, and Thompson sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Jalen Williams. Here's Brown. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second.
Here's Wembanyama. High over the top. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Brown. 5 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on Sharp. Brown's shot is off. Portland leading by 3. Here's the Beast. Here's Thompson. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
It's tipped. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, Holmgren, not that hard for him at his height, but jamming it through.
On the wing, Thompson. Here's the beast. Here's the floater. Wembanyama. The beast. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Unreal stretch from Holmgren there. Allows him to alter or block a shot just about every time someone's in his area.
Inside. Here's Dort. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Koulibaly finds Thompson. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trailing by 3. Wallace right side. Outside, Dort. It's deflected. Here's the beast. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The turnover leading to the turnout. That's a fast break, and Dort finishes it off.
Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Wallace gets to Gilgeous-Alexander to take the lead. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. That one goes. Count it.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
To the paint. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the beast. Wembanyama, a screen. The beast passes to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Timeout, Blazers.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Williams is checked in. Here's the beast. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Thompson against Williams. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the beast pulls it down. The beast's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. That shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. It's the first that ties the game up. And he is unable to get the second one.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Sharp. Here's the beast. 6 on the shot clock. And good! He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Wallace against Sharp. Bounce pass Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. The base passes to Doncic. Over Williams. Doncic, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggle continues.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
Here's the beast. Pass to Wembanyama. Sharp with it. Wembanyama sets a screen for Sharp. Nails the tray.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Here's the beast. They set the pick. The Thunder pull it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Started close. Takes the three. Thompson with the rebound. Timeout Blazers. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and the coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Doncic outside. Can't knock in the three. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.
It's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat around the table, broke bread like the Cypher. Judas, I can feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? Probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim. You see my jeweler threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would have left me out. Got it on my own. I would never ask you. My energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feeling. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. I tell them I'm doing great. Could you help me?